Motown founder Berry Gordy's dictum, a hit is built from simplicity and truth. Carly Simon wrote Anticipation because she was bored and waiting for her date to arrive. Graham Nash scored his biggest hit with a bare-bones song about domestic love, Our House. A love song for then-flame Joni Mitchell, Nash's anthem grew from a song almost too simple for him. Over 50 years, he's seen his song travel from exalted worldwide acclaim to a near albatross, to the point where today, Nash has rekindled his own love affair with the song. Poignantly, he tells Baltin that when he now performs Our House, he feels compelled to experience it with all its original passion, as a gift to his fans. Talk about a full circle anthem. Sometimes it's a song these writers least expect to blossom. It's the throwaway that a loved one needs to convince them to finish. Everybody wants to rule the world. Or the one that was almost too silly, Le Freak. Sometimes it was a simple breakthrough that was hiding in plain sight, such as 3 words falling together and suddenly sounding like a phrase we'd known forever, light my fire. And even then, the Doors had to butter up a local DJ with a live club performance before he'd play the song to instant success. These are the stories that add new luster to some of our most familiar favorites. Anthems We Love is not merely a tale of artistic adventure. It's also a manual for artists and fans alike. There is no formula, just these inspiring stories of the heart and Steve Baltin's sparkling portraits of these artists who looked into their souls and often accidentally created indelible songs for all time. Every once in a while, the world claims a little piece of pop poetry and says, "This is it. That's what it feels like to be alive." Here are the definitive origin stories of those rare and cherished songs that live on and on and on. Cameron Crowe, November 2021.
Prologue. Very rarely does an anthem begin with the ambitious intention to create something for the ages. Sometimes it's a combination of luck, risk, and art colliding in unexpected ways. I had the good fortune to have produced and arranged the hit record that helped propel Quiet Riot and their Mental Health album to #1 in Billboard magazine, the first hard rock record to do so in music history. When I was in my Los Angeles-based recording studio making Come On Feel the Noise, the band, famously reticent to record the song in the first place, and I had no idea that 40 years later it would still be considered a rallying call for heavy metal fun. I still marvel at its trajectory and staying power every time I hear it played or see it featured somewhere. It might not carry the emotional weight we experience with many of the songs featured in this book, but it definitely possesses the traits that make the song an anthem. I've been producing, arranging records, and writing songs for nearly 5 decades, starting with Tina Turner as the Acid Queen in The Who's Tommy in 1975. Since then, I've had the privilege of working with some of the greatest artists of all time, including Stevie Wonder, Little River Band, Cheap Trick, Heart, B.B. King, and Graham Nash, whose Our House is included in this book. I am still at it, currently mentoring 24-year-old UK breaking songwriter artist Jade Bird and producing the Paramount Plus documentary on the impact and influence of Don McLean's American Pie, another anthem featured in these pages. It's been an incredible ride with plenty of ups and downs. I've heard the word no more times than I can remember. In 1983, 21 labels passed on Quiet Riot's Mental Health album before I convinced then CBS Records president and CEO Walter Yuntakoff to release it. I had to fund and produce the music video for Bang Your Head myself. MTV premiered it at a not-quite primetime slot, 4 o'clock in the morning. When the record went platinum in sales and then sold millions of copies, all the decision-makers at the labels, who initially rejected the music, phoned to effuse how much they loved it. Of course, the truth was that they had hated it and were convinced it would bomb, but they weren't about to admit it. That experience taught me that just because others say no doesn't mean you have to accept it. By the end of 1983, Mental Health became the first hard rock album to hit #1 on the Billboard charts. I knew we had something special on our hands, but it wasn't until I heard stadium audiences chanting the chorus from the album's Come On Feel the Noise that I realized we had truly connected with the zeitgeist. Come on, feel the noise. Girls, rock your boys. We'll get wild, wild, wild. Wild, wild, wild. The song, a reimagining of Slade's glam rock effort, was pure metal rock and